You gonna skim a stone, Tom?
Yeah, ready?
How many are we getting?
7.
No way. 2. Yeah, it's crashing, mate. Can't turn that round. And I can hear a bird in the background actually. Brilliant. Heave, peasant. And boom, hey up troops. We're out camping again with a twist. You might notice this. We're spending 3 days and 2 nights canoeing and camping down the River Wye in mid-October. The weather looks pretty good though. We've got a guest with us, none other than Mr. Tom J. Sherlock. We've both done a little bit of canoeing in the past, but neither of us are experts. It's a fairly amicable stretch of river, so hopefully, there's nothing too drastic. But the first day we've got to cover 12 miles. We're going to go from Horworthy down to Ross. So yeah, first things first, get in the boat, get the feel for it. Let me spin you around. That's the vessel, and we'll see how it goes. I'm at the back steering, Tom's at the front, the Cox, Tom Cox Sherlock, and yeah, we'll fly down the River Wye, all being well, steadily, obviously, and safely, and see how we get on.
Oh, it's getting
It's a little bit choppy. Whoa. In grade 4 rapid this, I think. Just ride it out. Easy does it. Easy does it.
What a nice way to spend a Friday.
I know, right?
Thanks for inviting me, mate.
Thanks for coming. Couldn't have done it without you, literally. Insurance purposes. First little stop. We've been going for about 45 minutes. Saw a little beach, so we've had a little pull up. I've got a mint whipped bar. It's like nougat. No, it's mint. It's quite nice. You gonna skim a stone, Tom?
Yeah, ready?
How many are we getting?
7.
No way. 2. Good effort though.
I've got a lovely little...
Oh, what's your snack?
I've got a lovely little superfood oat bites lemon blueberry. It's zesty.
Out of 10?
Zestify. 10.
10 out of 10, wow.
Oh.
Mint whipped bar. Pretty good. I'm genuinely going to give that an 8. That's really pleasant. So we're going to head back down the river now. Straight out. You can see there's a bit of current, which is nice, pulls you along a little bit. And along the banks, I know there's nothing here now, so it's not a great example, but we've seen all sorts of birds along the bank. In fact, you can just see some ducks over there, but we've seen, let me turn you around, we've seen 2 heron, swans, and I can hear a bird in the background actually. Brilliant. I've got to stop spinning you around like that, it's not good for any viewer's neck. So yeah, heron, swans, ducks, moorhens, loads of different birds, and yeah, we've not seen a soul. I've seen a couple of fishermen on the banks, but I heard no outside noise. It's absolutely bliss. And just use your oar to push off the bank, that's it. Bring the line in. Yeah. Perfect. Onwards. We're getting pretty smooth at that, aren't we? Let's not get overconfident, but I think we're nailing that. Just coming up to the first bridge here. Swan passing by, but steer it a bit around to the middle. I think it's an old railway bridge? No, it doesn't look big enough for a railway bridge. Some text on the top of one of the stanchions on the right side. It's just an old footbridge, isn't it? You can see it looks a bit rickety. I don't know if
that can't be in use. Look at it.
Louis Marper Amis or Lance, mate? No, Anis. Maker, I don't know, it's actually bridge. That must Louis something bridge maker Aberdeen. No, something maker Aberdeen. Louis Marper or something, I think. I mean, cool bridge, but I don't know if I go across that these days. Right, I've got a bit of a bar here, mate.
Yeah,
you can see it's got to get out to the left. You can see that's just marshland on the right there. Look at that weeping willow on the left, man. It's such a lovely tree.
And then in between.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, kingfisher, yeah. Good spot, mate.
I've never seen one of those.
You know, the first time I saw a kingfisher was 2 weeks ago in the Netherlands when I was on holiday with the family. Stay right a little bit, mate. It's getting a bit shallow over here. It's getting a little bit shallow there. Yeah, I went to the Netherlands with the family to a Euro camp and saw a kingfisher in the theme park that we went to. It was really nice.
What, like on display or in the wild?
No, in the wild, but it was in the theme park, but on hanging around one of the river rides.
That's like the church that we looked at earlier.
Oh, yeah. Well navigated, mate. Good job. Type of duck I've never seen there, like a white face orange beak. I've never seen that before. Right, so we're coming up to a bridge here. It's an old railway bridge where they blew the top off it. Tom's doing paddling both sides to keep us straight, very good of him. They blew the top off it so you can just see the stanchions of the bridge. And just after this bridge is the first sort of hazard that the guy mentioned to us, where he said there's a heron just gone past the other bridge stanchion there. I might just need to do a bit of steering here, hang on. Cheers for keeping us straight, Tom. Yeah, the other side of here is something that wants to take you right into the bank, so we've got to sort of stay central by paddling left, is what he said. So yeah, we'll give that a bash, but absolutely unreal, man. Can't stop saying unreal. I think that's mum swan over there. Sorry, I think that's mum swan over there. Baby swan here, and then there's two more over there. Look, they're practicing swimming upstream and where the current's going faster. Wow. They were just, I don't know if you, I'm trying to see what I can see on the camera, but they were just like practicing going upstream. They seem, a lot of the bigger birds, like the swans and the ducks, seem really unbothered that we're here. Look, that's like mum or dad showing them how to swim upstream, look. That's mad, like they say. Quality. Yeah, so we need to stay central, and it's going to try and take us to the right. Just make sure we aim left of that stick that's protruding. Yeah, left of that. Yeah, true. Oh, it's getting a bit fruity. Well, it's not fruity, but it's getting fruitier. Yeah, this is that bit there. Let's take it left. Right, I'm going to have to give it some paddling here, mate. Oh. Oh yeah. Morning, sir. Have you got a line out somewhere? Okay, cheers, thank you. Yeah, this is one takes us right as well, mate, you can see it. So we want to stay as left as we can here. Zigzagging a bit down there, weren't we?
Yeah, but we have to.
Yeah, to be fair, we've had to go around the fisherman. That was a fun little bit though, that. And there's this. I feel the current's a lot more here. It's a lot shallower though as well.
It's so shallow. Like, you can probably go up to like there.
A little bit more now, it's just gone deeper. A lot deeper, I can't feel the bottom now. That's probably why the current goes.
Yeah, well, it's probably exactly the same.
Big heron.
Probably exactly.
Now it's gone really shallow again. Look at that for a gaff. I don't know how or when, but wouldn't mind living there. I mean, that, look at the little chairs up on the river, like up the bank. That's dream world scenario. A little garage offset. Looks like a sort of old mill type building, old farmhouse sort of thing. Absolutely lovely. Wow, that's incredible. Time for a spot of lunch. Brought Tom a little treat. We're gonna make us little mini pizzas slash quesadillas.
Really?
Really?
Well, the princess in the king.
Dinner is served on a rock. Taste test. Cheers.
Lovely.
Oh, I brought jalapenos. I've got jalapenos in the bag. Never mind.
Oh, we'll have them again.
First one. Caught the flame of it. With that, lunch is over. I have to say, I'm gonna big up myself here. Them sort of pizza folded over quesadilla, what you call a folded pizza, calzone. I don't know, whatever you want to call them. Nice, lovely, enjoyed them. Put some jalapenos in at the end as well, which was nice. Thoughts, Tom?
Gorgeous.
Lovely. I'm talking about the meal. So we're gonna head down the river again. We've done about halfway so far. We've gone from Horwithy to Ross today, and we're about halfway between the two roughly. Although we haven't got great signal, so I'm only sort of going off what I think and like looking at roughly where we are on the map. Arse is extremely numb, I have to be honest with you. Doesn't help sitting on a rock for lunch. But life jacket on, or flotation aid, or whatever it's called. And then, yeah, back to paddling. Head down to Ross. Ross is a bit of a bigger town, we think, so we might have a pub tea. And maybe a pint or two because we've earned it. But if not, we've got some dehydrated curry, so that's nice. Right, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's get paddling. Yeah, pointers upstream.
So much easier than when we were trying to get in it upstream.
Yeah, definitely. You centered?
Ready?
Ready? Ho! Row! 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 Give us a paddle up your end as well, otherwise the tail's going to scrape. Good shit, Tommy. Good stuff, mate. I didn't do one last check of the area, which I always normally do. I feel like we're in Canada here or something. It's absolutely insane. Another fisherman on the bank over there. Absolutely glass on the river. The reflection of the trees in front is absolutely wild. I think this is the most idyllic bit yet. I think the colours of the leaves and the trees are absolutely insane. I feel like we could be, I don't know, somewhere a bit more remote than the English-Wales border. First sort of narrow channel here, just straight down that middle bit, yeah. And then we've got to go fairly left. There we go. Good stuff, mate. Yeah, it's crashing, mate. Can't turn that round. Couldn't turn that then, that just threw us in here. Right. Straight down the middle bit, yeah? Down the V. When you keep paddling, I'll steer. We're alright. There's the bridge. Good strokes. Yeah, I just thought that as well. Whoa. Look at me, because we're not turning right enough. I can bloody see that. I'm paddling for my life back here.
Left.
Good stuff, mate. Just going under another footbridge. No name on this one, but this one looks to be in better condition. He's looking up for something. Looking up in the air. We're trying to get away from a canoe. He's looking for something. Oh, there he goes. We've reached a particularly shallow part of the river, and young Tom has volunteered to get out and pull. I mean, we're just about bottoming, but he's got wetsuit socks on, and I haven't, so I mean, he's giving it some tug. Heave, peasant! Yeah, I think we had a choice to go left or right, and we chose left. I think we should have chose right. And he's doing a belting job, isn't he? Good on him. Earning his lunch. Tired mush. Yeah, this is definitely another railway bridge. I think maybe them both did. Bit of a sharp left bend after as well. Big herring on the left hand side. There it goes. The weeping willow has to be top 5 tree all time for me. S tier tree. Yeah. For you?
Yeah.
What's your next favourite?
Fern.
Fern?
Fern.
Evergreen, so never sheds its leaves.
Yeah.
I like oak trees, because I like acorns. Oh, and then I like sycamore? Don't know. I actually don't know what tree gives conkers, which is embarrassing to say really. I want to learn all that sort of stuff, like the bushcrafty stuff. I'm not very, I know the odd tree, I know the odd berry. I really want to learn it all so I can look from here and go, okay, well that's, like I know birch, I know oak, I know sycamore I think. I know what those leaves look like. Don't think so. Then you've got like ash and yew and all the other sort of stuff. So yeah, I want to learn it.
I like silver birch.
Silver birch is nice, yeah, agreed. Just getting a little bit choppy, get a bit more left. Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to be going through that. Hard paddle. Now route straighten up for us. Stop paddling. Straighten up. Come on, keep going, paddle. Paddle. Got her all stuck a little bit there. We needed to add that straight on. Yeah. It's at too much of an angle there, I think. However, we're all coming into Ross now, I think. I've seen a church spire. There's power cables overhead. It's got to mean civilization is close. I think we're coming into Ross now. We're going under it. What seems to be a motorway bridge, or at least dual carriageway bridge. Got the church in front of us. And then we're hoping to see Ross on Wye Rowing Club on the left somewhere here. And it's weird, it sounds daft because we've only been gone rowing for or paddling for like 4 or 5 hours, but it feels daft to be like, oh, civilization. I feel like we've been gone for about 3 weeks. And that, folks, is Ross on Wye Rowing Club. We've done the first day. Paddle time from Horworthy to here, roughly about 4 hours on the water, and we've had a stop for lunch and a stop for a few breaks here and there, so it's taken us 5 hours, 10 till 3, but about 4 hours on the water. But it's not, I'll be honest, it's not been as easy and as, I mean, the paddling hasn't been too strenuous. It's just like the back because you're in like a scrunched up position and stuff, but I think it gets easier as we go. Cheers. Right, we're all pitched up at Ross on Wye Sailing Club. Big shout out to them, by the way, because they're closed. But I emailed them and said, please can we just stop on your lawn? And they said, yeah, no prob. So, just had a wasp on the back of my head there. That was a wasp. Okay. Haven't been stung. So yeah, big shout out to Ross on Wye Rowing Club. Really, really good of them. So this is us. I'm in the Durston, Sherlock's in the Lanshan. That's the canoe, all turned over, ready for the night. And we're going to go into Ross on Wye. We're going to try and find a pub lunch, a pub dinner even, not a lunch. And yeah, maybe have a Guinness or two. I think we've earned it today. And not be hungover tomorrow. That's because we've got further to go tomorrow. So yeah, we'll. I really fancy fish and chips, and Tom just wants chips. So hopefully we can find something. I think there's a pub not too far away. So I'll have a wander that way. I'm not going to take my camera out with me though. So if anything good happens, I'll tell you when we get back before we bed down for the night. Tom's got lights on his Crocs. He's got headlights. They look good, don't they? Grown man, by the way.
It's true.
Grown
And I
man.
might wear them out to the pub.
And that's the last clip of that trip. Unfortunately, what happened is I went out in Ross that night with Tom, and we went and had some food at a fairly popular pub, a fairly popular discount pub. And as I was eating the food, I started feeling really, really sick and really unwell. I'm confident in saying absolutely nothing to do with the food, because I started to feel unwell as I was eating the food, like just in the lead up to eating it even. Finished the dinner, was walking back to the campsite, to Ross Sailing Club with Tom, and I said to Tom, I'm feeling unwell here, mate. I don't feel good. I feel like I feel a bit sick, I feel a bit weak, I feel a bit sort of shivery. Didn't feel good at all. Got back to the tent, went to sleep that night. I crashed out straight away, like at 7 o'clock or something we got back, and I was asleep straight away. I woke up a few hours later, about 9 o'clock, feeling really unwell. Just weak and shivery, but warm, and felt really, really sick. Tried to just sort of have a few drinks of water, a few sips, and go back to sleep. Unfortunately, that did nothing. I kept waking up every sort of 20 minutes or so, and I realised about, 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, I was like, I'm going to have to be sick here. Not that I want to keep telling you about me vomiting, but I threw up 3 times in the night, something like 1 o'clock, 2:30, and 3:45, or something like that. I woke up in the morning and spoke to Tom, and I felt weak, like really, really weak. And I said to Tom, I don't know, we had to do something like 15 miles that day, and where we put the canoe in, there wasn't another place until we got to where we were going the next day, which was down at Simonjat. To get the canoe back out. If I decided 7 miles into it, I realised I'm not up to it. So I said to Tom, and Tom said the same thing, to be fair to him. Look, if you're not feeling in a good place, we're in a good spot now where we can get picked up by the trip organisers. We can get the canoe back, and we can go home this morning. And I said, I think we're gonna have to do that, which I was gutted about, because as you can see from that day, I had an absolutely belting time. It was great being out with Tom. But yeah, I can't really explain to you how I felt that night and that morning. It was like putting the tents away. Was like, I feel like if somebody had just pressed my arm too much, I'd have been like, that really, really hurts. So yeah, unfortunately, we went home the next day. The trip organizer was good enough to come and pick us and the canoe up from Ross Sailing Club. Went back to Simonjat in the minibus, did the sort of transfer of the canoe and all the kit, got our kit back, got in the car, and dropped Tom off at the train station and came home. And I slept. When I got home, I got in about sort of 2:30 or something in the afternoon, and I slept until 8 o'clock at night. I then slept from about 10:30, 11 o'clock until 11 o'clock the next day. Laura and the kids were away, so I had nobody to wake me up in the morning. I slept for like 18 of 24 possible hours. And then the next day, after I woke up, the next day after I got home, I woke up about 11 in the morning and felt not too bad at all, and I felt okay. Didn't throw up again, and felt much better. I've sort of been reading into what it might have been, and the only thing I can guess, I'm confident in saying it wasn't the food. We were in a Wetherspoons. Wetherspoons absolutely nuked their food. And I had chicken and chips, and Tom also had some chicken and chips as well, and he wasn't ill and I was. I think I got some kind of 24-hour virus or something from something in the water, because I wasn't drinking the water, obviously, But when we were paddling, it was getting on your hands, sort of rubbing your face or whatever. I think that's what must have happened. There's something called waterborne gastroenteritis is what I've read, but it was only a very short version of it. That's the only thing I can think. Obviously, that's not confirmed. That's just the only thing I'm having a guess at. But I was gutted because I was really looking forward to paddling further down. There was a few sections of rapids further down towards Timonjath. Yeah, absolutely gutted to have to end the trip early, but in hindsight, it was absolutely the right choice. For how weak I felt in the morning and for how ill I felt in the morning, it was absolutely the right thing to do. So all this means is we've got to do it again at some point, maybe in a different place. Maybe go up to Scotland sort of late spring, early summer next year. But I'm definitely going to do something along the lines of canoeing again, because I had an absolutely fantastic time, and it was really, really good fun, especially having Tom along as well. So yeah, cheers Tom for getting involved. So I'm sorry that it didn't end up as a longer trip and you got to see a few more sights of the River Wye, but I did say to Tom in the morning, look, we've done a decent stretch of the river. I can't remember how many miles we did. Was it like 10 or 12 or something on the first day? The next day, we're going to see more of the same river. It'll still be lovely and it'll be tranquil, but we've kind of ticked that box today. So, you know, it's not like we're missing out on a certain section that we're dead excited for. So, you know, at the end of the day, it was the right thing to do. So, I do apologise that you didn't get to see a 3-day trip, but as I say, in hindsight, it was the right decision. Thanks as always for watching the video, and I'm sorry that it's had to end at home. I'm actually recording this a good few weeks later because I didn't get around to editing the first part of the video for a while. So yeah, cheers as always for getting involved with the video, and I'll see you next time. Normally I hit the camera here, but I've got a webcam on top of my monitor. I'm not really going to be able to do that.